Roman and I explore the crypto market and the Wyckoff crypto discussion, so 30 minutes discussion. And if you want to interact with other students on a daily basis, we have a Discord channel. We are happy to be there and give our interpretation of the market. I would like to start with a big picture for cryptos today. Here we see the vertical chart of the crypto index, which includes large caps like Bitcoin, Ethereum, but also low cap altcoins. So as you can see, we're trading between the boundaries of a huge trading range starting in 2021. This structure is very similar to what we have seen between 2018 and 2019. The current spot reminds me of late 2018. Tight money environment, pushing crypto assets to the downside, and then a very complex stopping action, so extreme oversold condition. We can break this whole structure into several segments. On the PF chart, we see a change of behavior in May, a nice accumulation structure highlighted in green, followed by a confirming count. But once the fall is over, we develop a distributional structure pointing to 100 points below the support. We have another confirming count to the downside, and now we are in the midpoint of this target area. So there is still some room to the downside, and we know that cryptos love to exceed the targets to the downside and to the upside. But this is definitely a stop, look, and listen area. Some volume is stepping in. The lift so far is very disappointing. We know that sometimes the PNF target could point to the preliminary support, not necessarily setting climax. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see at this point a complex structure spending time in the lowest part of this trading range. We definitely need to build a cause, but I really like this whole trading range around Bitcoin and crypto in general. Love to create multi-year structure, very complex structure. What kind of strategy we can use in this environment? We can swing trade in both directions and at the same time look for relative strength and new leadership. And market participants tend to leave the market and do a consolidation and then come back in the late stage of the uptrend. As Wyckoffans, we have an edge in these market conditions. And I want to quickly show you an example of what happened in 2018. So we have the crypto index on the top, 2018, 2019, tight money environment again. So not the best environment for cryptos in general. But I remember that a few assets were showing comparative strength throughout this consolidation. Those assets are able to make big moves to the upside once the low is in. So this is a case study of Chainlink 2018. Like the stock market, in every cycle we have new leaderships, and very often the leadership in the bear markets announce a new theme. In this case, the DeFi sector, so the decentralized finance sector, which has dominated the crypto industry for years. So this is very important, not just for the trading perspective, but also we can monitor the whole market, the new emerging theme, just looking at this chart, and I think it's fantastic. And now, Roman, I would just focus on the current market. So Bitcoin is definitely weaker than the S&P. Ethereum is close to make a new low, so we could spend more time in this trading range. Bitcoin is weaker than the market, so we have to repeat this concept. Even this market condition, we see that a few assets are showing outperformance. In this case, Tron and Phoenix. So there are low caps actually outperforming the market, outperforming the big caps. And this is super important because we have seen this in 2018 and 2019. Now I want to see how much supply comes into this resistance level. I see the case for a much more complex retest for both Tron and Phoenix in this case. But we have the tools to navigate this very complex market. So we will discuss the behavior of outperformance in tomorrow's Wyckoff Crypto discussion as usual, top-down approach, and it's been really a pleasure to be a guest here.
Alessio, your work is so good. I just love the point and figure work. And I guess the one question I have is, what is your favorite relative strength relationship in the crypto world? Is it to the S&P, or is it to, is there some common, you know, to me, everything goes to the S&P initially, and then maybe I'll look at other stuff. But in your case, do you always turn to the same denominator, like the same theme first, or do you switch them around a lot?
Bruce, I really love the relative strength ratio between crypto asset and the crypto index. That is a very important benchmark for cryptos. We have used that for many years, so I'm very happy to have a good benchmark in this environment.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
All
Bruce.
right. With that, Alessio, thank you so much. Great stuff, and I like how concise you are there. Looking forward to tomorrow's discussion on the Wyckoff crypto discussion of the crypto markets, and thank you for being here with us.